Okay, so this is my first video. I'm just too happy today not to share this. And I've been wanting to do this, so now apparently is the time. So where I live, we have what is called a free library. And it took me forever to get there because I didn't really understand what it was. People are like, oh, you love paper, you should go there. And so I finally did. And it's not paper, it's like books upon books upon books. And I feel like I'm doing such a good deed because like a lot of these need saving. Nobody else just wants these except for me. Well, and maybe you. Okay, so let's go through and see what I found. And remember, this is for free. No, free. I didn't pay a cent. I drop off books too. Maybe I have a second opinion about a book and I don't end up using it for a project, so I end up returning it. So let's start off with we'll just start off with the small ones. This, just the cover. I mean, seriously, the cover. And nobody wants this. This is like beat to hell. But I think this is worth saving. And I could just put a new spine on. It's a mess. It's a mess. Can clean it up. Not a big deal. It's done though. It's like finito. We could actually just kind of like say bye-bye. And sadly, even though it's a bird book, there aren't really any images. There's this little card. A nice little rusty paper clip. But there's no real images. So, sayonara. You are going to have a beautiful new life. Okay. While I was in there, the lady who comes to organize the place is like asking me what I do with these books. And so she started finding books. And she found this one for me. And I thought it was really sweet. The Secret Garden. What a little beauty this could be. And it's a nice size. It's really small. So, not bad shape either. Oh, I forgot about some over here. Oh, this is the exciting ones too. Okay, sorry for the reach. Okay. I don't even remember what I grabbed, so we'll just go through them as you can go through them with me. So this I cannot wait to do. I've been wanting to do like a therapy journal about my childhood. I had a rough one. And I feel like I need to get some of that stuff out in a different way. Like I've dealt with it all. I've healed. I've done a lot of letting go and actually kicked out people in my life. But I don't know, something about this. I feel like I should do a therapy journal. I saw it on somebody's YouTube video, Rebookery. And it looks scary what she was talking about. But I felt immediately drawn to it. And so I thought this would be a good book for that. It's number 1, The Bad Beginning. And I don't know. We'll see what comes of it. That's my idea for that. It may end up going back. We'll see. This one, I just like the title. And I did look at the cover because I wanted to see if it was worth it. And it's pretty basic, but I don't know. I kind of like part 2, you know? Bad Beginning, Born to Win. That's where I'm at now. So I thought maybe that could happen. This, I just couldn't resist. I mean, I just couldn't resist. It's just too, love it. I just love it. And yeah, it's not as interesting inside. I couldn't leave it behind. This might go back though if I can't use it. We'll see what happens. This one I thought could be a good little junk journal. Kind of cool for a boy. I haven't done a boy one. Daniel Boone. And I can't. And seriously, it's just too good. So I feel like that one's going to happen. Alright, this I got just to cut up. We all know what that is. This is absolutely one of my favorite books. And every time I find it now for a decent price, either thrifting or from this little book exchange thingy, I always grab it because I love it so much and I like to share it. So I guess it's such a cute book. It's got some pages from little golden books and like little lessons, everything I need to know I learned from a little golden book, like, you know, kindergarten. It was that idea. And I love this because that was my very favorite. I didn't have a lot of books when I was a kid. And so I often read the same few over and over and over and over again. And one of the ones I had was The Pokey Little Puppy. Also, the first junk journal I've done was The Pokey Little Puppy. So it's just like, it's kind of a therapeutic little book. It's like, don't panic, today's a new day. It's just really sweet and fun, and I love it. So I have a copy that I will never part with, but I like to give it away when I find it. This one, I love the cover. Sadly, it ripped because as I was like taking my hoard of books out to the car, they all dropped because this place is crazy. I mean, I dropped off a box to my studio. I'm at home now. So that I dropped there because I was like, I'm going to deal with those later. I can't. And anyway. Oh, so sweet. I just thought this would be a cute little mini one. But the images are just so yummy. So yummy. Love it. I think this is going to go into my mom's junk journal. I have one going for my mother and my grandmother. So I've been going through their old stuff and kind of putting things together and books together for them. This was the one she found, and I don't know, I didn't like it at first, but I don't know, I kind of do now. It's kind of, I love this, and I do love inside. There's a lot of, well, I'm not trying to, yeah, so there, like, yum, yummy, yummy, yummy. So I was flipping through, I was like, oh yeah, the images are good. The images are really, really good. I mean, that's beautiful. And I don't even really know, I don't even really know what the book is about. It's just cool. And it's funny because I was like, hello, hi, how are you? This is cool. I love these images, I do. And I think that's why now I remember why I put it in my pile, because I flipped through it and I was like, oh, what is all this goodness doing in this? But maybe I'll figure it out after I look through it and stuff. But I just was like, wow. Some of this I forget what I even brought home. I really don't know. So you're kind of experiencing with me. Half the time I flip through and I feel like I just got to go fast. And I got to get out of there. I try not to get out with everything. Oh, I just remember this. I never had this as a kid, but I always wanted it. I don't even remember where I saw it. Probably on PBS or something. We didn't have cable. We had PBS and my 3 books. But, I don't know. I figured I'd look through it. Okay. Oh my goodness. I love... The spine is not good, which is fine because I kind of want to make this big. Like, look at that. The lame prince doesn't look so lame. Kind of looks like a girl. Kind of like that. Androgyny is cool. So it's really like, and I love, even if I can't use the words, I love these bigger letters and words because you can cut out phrases from them. Yeah, nothing particularly striking, awe-inspiring, but we'll see. Love the cover. Okay. This one, oh God, I couldn't. This is where I met the woman because I was like, and she's like, what did you find? And I showed her and she's like, what do you want that for? I'm like, do you see? Like, look, it's just delicious. And now I think she thinks I'm crazy, but she helped me find good books, so that's okay. All right. This one, oh my God, I just love this. And I've been kind of wanting a book. Oh, I love this. This was my favorite part probably. Is the person in here, I don't even know who she was writing this to, but she said, how to learn with the naked eye. All that is most interesting about the stars is what this book points out. Their rising and setting, their number, colors, distances, movements, and distinguishing characteristics are recounted in an untechnical manner and with no demand for preliminary knowledge or on the part of the reader. It proves how readily an intelligent and delightful acquaintance with the stars can be acquired. Oh, I love it. I've been thinking to do like a tarot slash kind of like that kind of a journal. Like I do a tarot card of the day and journal about it. I thought this might be a fun one to do that with. Definitely keeping her note. Okay, so these were stacked. She just put these out. I mean, people drop books off all day. It's like you want to sit there and just wait because people come in and out. It's right by the dump. So random. But people come in and out and they drop stuff off all day long and pick stuff up, and it's just this cycle. And so these were outside. She's like, I don't really want these to get ruined, but we should probably save it for the new books and forget about the old books. No. Hello. I want these. I don't want the new books. I want the old books. So, I mean, nothing too, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's fine inside. But what really got me about these were the covers. I mean, look at that. And it's got fading. I mean, I kind of like, I like that. I like that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited. This one's probably my favorite. You gotta love a woman on a horse, like ready to go into battle. She's like fighting her own battle, and there's her castle. I'm calling that a woman. If it's a man, it's not. It's a woman, because look it. I just see a woman there. And there's one with a woman, a mother apparently, with her children. And look at that. I mean, okay, so yeah, spider webs and stuff like that. Yeah, that happens. It's okay. Not gonna kill ya. Pretty. And this one is, oh god, I can't even see. I'm so blind. Okay, I don't know. Somebody wading in water. And a ship. Ooh, that should be a fun one. Okay, so that's those. All right, here's where my heart went pitter-patter. I have never really thought much about Norman Rockwell. And then this summer I bought a painting of Lana Del Rey. And it's a really cool painting. It's like a strong woman painted collage, which I used to do before I started doing the books. And I bought that, and I didn't know who it was. I just liked the woman because I thought she was badass. So she has a lot of songs with is it a lot of songs, or is it an album, or is it a song? I don't know, but there's a Norman Rockwell song by her that I love. And I started looking at him a little differently. And then I found, while this whole protest, all this stuff was going on, Norman Rockwell he did some interesting political pieces, and so between all of this, I kind of changed my mind. So anyway, I found this, and I was kind of happy about this. I probably won't do anything with the book itself. I just love him now, and I don't understand why I think I didn't appreciate him because I thought he was all about the American happy family, and you know, I'm sorry, I can't buy into all that crap because I just don't have it. So for me, I need a little grit because my life was not Norman Rockwell. But I realized, you know, he's really not that straight-laced. And I kind of like, I like him now. And is this the one? There's one in here I really love. But now I'm actually kind of like an addict of his. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I just actually do like to read them and look through them and look at his pretty pictures, which aren't so pretty after all. You know, life's not always beautiful. Aww. I love it. It's okay, so this, yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Good stuff. So yeah, there's that. But you know what? There's a second one. I wonder if I left it at the studio. I've kind of brought in all the some that I knew was going to start. Look at this poor thing. I was like, okay, this one's actually heading to the dump. And it's an old golden book. I don't know what kind this is, but it's ready. It's done. But I'm glad I opened it up because I am actually working on a book where I kind of needed a rocket ship. I mean, but look at that. I mean, the images are still so yum. Even this, it's not usually my style, but hello, I can do this. This can do, yeah, I like that. I like it, and I'm glad I found it, and I'm glad I'm saving it from the heap. Love it. I used to want to be an astronaut when I was a kid, and then they told me that girls can't be astronauts. And then in the 5th grade, that teacher went up into outer space and blew up. And then I didn't want to be an astronaut anymore. So anyway, it's a sad story, but actually I love astronauts. So this one's kind of dirty, but it's okay because a lot of times I cut the pages off anyway when I'm making pages. But I read Rich or Scary to my kids a lot, and especially my oldest one. I love his books. It reminds me of this is one of my other books I had as a kid. I think it was this one, the best. No. It was Busy Town or Busy People or What People Do All Day. Is one of those. Yeah, and you find the gold bug in it. My mom got me that one when I would visit her in the summer. So I only saw it once a year when I'd go visit her. But it was a favorite. And I love the images, and they're just fun. And they make great pages because they're just kind of, I don't know, they're fun. Okay, so this, I don't know. I don't even know what's inside it because I just love the cover. I thought this would make a great, I'm thinking a big glue book, but who knows. So let's look through it because I just don't know. Ooh, it's better than I thought. I kind of wasn't expecting that. Oh, and I'm working on a circus book. Yay. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect from this one. What on earth is this? Oh my god, this doesn't... What is going on? What? I don't know. What's this? 1975. I was 2 years old. Well, anyway. Oh, cool. I like that. What on earth? He got a bug in his suit. It's kind of cute. What is she wearing under there? Biking shorts? 1975? Oh my god, look at him with the bugs in his teeth. Okay, I don't know what this book's about. I will read it at a later time. Oh, this one's cool. It's too bad that this is torn. But I don't care because wait till you see inside. Okay, it's all about sports. And the rules of it. So it's kind of cool. I mean, the images are cool. I don't know about the information. I don't really care about sports, really. But this is like, it's, ooh, pool I do. It's just kind of cool. It's got like all kinds of stuff. Basketball, football. I think I saw lacrosse was when I was looking at it, and my son played lacrosse. Oh, baseball. I love a baseball player. It's parachuting. Oh, that so I always think of parachuting and letting yourself fall and all of that goodness. So that's definitely going to go into flight. Yeah. Okay, so there's already quite a few things I could use from this. Even if there wasn't, I would have still grabbed it because, I mean, yes, please. Good stuff. Okay, so that's that. Yum, right? Okay, I did not bring the other Norman Rockwell. That's too sad. I must have left it because I brought in, I got a box of National Geographics and some other stuff I didn't really want in my house because I'm working in 2 places right now since everything's weird and there's no school. I started working at my house on my ping pong table, as you can see, and I'm not very neat, but I'm gradually going back to the studio. So I figured if I start leaving stuff there, I'll eventually make it back. Okay, so this Yeah, nothing too exciting, but I'm like, ooh, stamps, hello. What's in here? Can I use this as pages or can I cut them out? And sure enough, I mean, the images are pretty cool. And then we get to the actual stamps, which I think is cool. And it's just kind of cool stuff. I mean, nothing fantastic, but pretty cool. I like that. I'm doing a book on flight, so that'll be good. And yeah, so there you go. Okay, now nothing too exciting, but there was a bunch of magazines, and I really kind of stopped because I was like, all right, whew, too much. I'm trying to clear out my house, not add to it. I was actually dropping stuff off. And then I found these, and I mean, this is just for fussy cutting images of birds. I use the heck out of birds and flowers. I use them in all of my kinds of journals, like my glue books, my art journals, my traveler's notebooks, cards, envelopes. I use them in everything. And butterflies. Hello, butterflies are like my mom flower. I feel like whenever I see a butterfly, especially a monarch, because ever since, well, it's a long story. I'll go into that another time. But I went through this huge transformation, and I feel like my mom was sending me butterflies to tell me like that she was there with me because I was feeling very alone. I let go of my dad. Long story. It is my healing animal, and I don't even know why I'm getting into this, so I'm going to skip that. But anyway, I was happy to find a butterfly issue, so I use them a lot. Oh, hey, I like that. I like butterflies because I feel like every summer since I call my fall, there's been butterflies, and especially when I'm having like a hard time. I don't see them as much anymore because I'm actually really happy and have been for a while. But the first, a couple years ago, it was like every day I would get these butterflies in my face, and they would just like come in my face. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. It's all butterflies. Monarchs. And plus monarchs are like where I grew up. They're very plentiful. But anyway, it reminds me of my mom. Oh, I love that. That's going to be so awesome. Just where do I put that special image? Oh, and even the background. Even his face, like being all blurry like that. Cool. So anyway, yeah, love it. And then I found a bunch of these bird books. I don't even know how they are. I just grabbed them because they were like about to close. They close at 3. Unfortunately, they're not open all the time. But you know what? It's probably a good thing. I found them. But it was the first time I went in there. It was really overwhelming. It was really crowded. There's a lot of people in there, so I just was like, what is this? And then during COVID is when I felt desperate. Anyway, lots of these. Oh, that one's okay. Oh, this, I don't really care about the book. I mean, it's not my style. It's old style. It's, I don't know, whatever. But I already took it out. This carbon paper. Hi, love you. And look at these awesome patterns. I just figured I would use the patterns for pages like this for that celestial one I was just talking. Celestial. I can't speak today. It's all the resin I've been doing today. So I thought I could do this in the celestial, tarot, whatever you want to call it. What do you call that? I don't know. There's a word. I can't think of it. Starts with an A. I know that. Alchemy? Oh, that'd be kind of cool in maybe a Christmas or a spring. I don't know. I don't know if it looks Christmas or spring. Anyway, that's that. I liked them. I got them. And I'll probably redonate this. I was gonna leave it there, but then I started thinking about the envelope, like, do I want the envelope? And I didn't want to just rip it out when I was there, because like, I used to be a writer, and one of my friends said, when did you go from writing books to tearing up books? And yeah, that happens. Call it healing, what I call it. Writing was torturous. Like, ugh. Waiting for agents to get back to you. Just editors, all of it. It's like, when you're having a hard time, it is not a good thing. This I'll use for Christmas journals. There's not a lot in here, but there's that. That's some stuff. It'll be good for Christmas journals. And then this one, I don't even know what this is. The 1885 strike at the Woonsocket Rubber Company. Okay, that's interesting. That's a little local history. Why did I grab this? Ah, yes. Now I know. Look at that. Oh, yes, please. I was like, ooh. Ooh. This is the page where I went, ooh. You're going home with me. And you did. Oh, I like that. They must have made the rubber for the shoes. I wonder which one this is. We have all kinds of mills around here. In fact, my studio isn't a mill. It was a staple factory. And, oh, this is nice too. Yeah, so, I mean, now I feel kind of bad though. Like, this is like a piece of history. You know, what I'll probably do with this first is, when was the copyright? Oh, 2003. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, URI, which is one of the universities here. So they know about it. They have it. They put it together. We're good. So yeah, that's it. And now it's time to tear it